Alrighty. Welcome to a live recording of Cyberpunk 2077. In this video, we're going to start the quest chain and progress as far as we can.
Are you V? Please, step in the vehicle.
Okay.
The quest chain of I Fought the Law.
Hello, V. I'm Jefferson Perales. You've already spoken with Elizabeth, my wife.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Perales. Mrs. Perales?
Right again, Liz. You see, my wife is a great judge of character. Said this would work. Now I see why.
So, what do you got for me?
Carter, let's go.
Elizabeth?
Well, as you're probably aware, Mayor Lucius Rhine recently passed.
We want to know how, why, whatever else is pertinent.
It was all over the news.
Of course it was. Media feasted for weeks. Pieces like that are their lifeblood.
Right. Think they missed something?
We have reason to believe they did, yes.
Far as I know, case is closed already.
It is. Of course, the police wrote it off as natural causes. Rhine passed at home due to a cardio implant malfunction.
But we're left wondering about the cyber psycho attack at City Hall a few days earlier.
The police say it was completely unrelated.
These suspicions of yours wouldn't have anything to do with the upcoming election, would they?
Of course they would. If Lucius Rhine was murdered, we want to know. Need to know.
That's the new mayoral candidate. Right there. He's one you can see that
Is everything all right?
What makes you think the cops got him wrong?
on
Got
the TV
any
ads.
evidence?
Shortly before Rhine passed, he made cuts in the NCPD budget. Perhaps got on someone's bad side that way.
In any case, we have the cyber psycho attack on a BD.
Our chief of security scanned it but didn't find anything out of the ordinary, so to speak. We need a braindance editor, a real one. It's raw footage.
The brain dance. It has to be back where it belongs today, or a lot of people will be in a lot of trouble. If you agree to help, you can see it right now.
Where'd you get the scroll?
Ryan was making a public appearance. BD's scrolling standard procedure for events like that. Following the attack, the NCPD impounded the footage as evidence.
We had to pull many strings to extract it.
Alrighty. Let's get to it. I would have to say, of all the features in these games,
V?
Alright, see what I can do.
this is the one
Excellent.
thing I don't
We'd
want.
be happy with any find that would clarify things. Alleviate lingering doubts.
Here we go.
Well, what do we got here?
Question is, what are you doing here?
My brain too, isn't it?
And this time, don't go scrolling every ass you see. Eyes on the mayor. Stuff belongs to City Hall. Let's make it PG.
Hold it! Stop right there! Slow your roll!
River Ward, NCPD.
Police. Let him in?
Let him wait.
It's important. Gotta speak to the mayor's chief of security.
Preem, do it after the conference.
Princess Blade. Alrighty, so
And this time,
Okay.
don't go scroll.
pause.
On every ass you see, eyes on the mayor. Stuff belongs to City Hall. Let's make it PG.
Now,
Who's the Hulk guy?
No idea. Those ass clowns are all the same.
let's see here.
Second conference in 3 days. No idea what this blitz is for.
That's why I'm mayor and you're not. Now's when we need the visibility.
You're spreading yourself too thin.
I'll rest tonight. My room at the Red Queen's race is ready.
Yes, of course.
Good. Now go. Gotta practice.
Red Queen's race. Cause any interest in App Zaps?
Sure, bunch of old Brit farts in powdered wigs shouting, "Off with their heads!"
You know, you're allowed to say you don't have a clue.
Alright, so let's get back to this layer. Back up a little.
Have it. Boatman. Shoot.
Okay.
They left literally seconds before the attack. Looks planned. Like it was done on purpose.
That or the psycho saw his chance and took it. Don't get paranoid on me.
Good. Now go. Gotta practice.
Now, go out here. There's river.
Hold it! Stop right there! Slow your roll!
River Ward, NCPD.
Police, let him in.
Let him wait. It's important. Gotta speak to the
Yep, here
mayor's
we go.
chief of security.
Preem, do it after the conference.
Cop wanted to tell security something.
Probably that he was standing by to lick Ryan's butthole.
Scan.
Terminal crashed right as he went through the gate. Glitch was no accident.
Nah. Seen stranger coincidences.
Like?
Like when you bang some chick and then her sister later, same night. And it turns out they're both sisters of God.
That really happened to you?
Nah. But it could've.
Alrighty.
Could have chromed half the city with what he was packing.
Probably what happened. Body disappeared from the morgue, sight unseen. And then some pig got himself a new set of wheels and an ugly-ass suit.
Know that? Or just talking out your ass again?
Once you've seen all I've seen, don't need to know things to know them. People are the same everywhere.
Okay, it's coming out your ass. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Okay. Alrighty, nothing thermal.
Security. Preem, do it after the conference.
I can't focus on the sound.
the mayor's chief of security.
Preem, do it after the conference.
Come on. Okay.
Preem, do it after the conference.
The tune. Don't recognize it.
Tune.
What he's humming.
Wouldn't call that a tune.
He's really into it.
You're here. Fantastic. So, any thoughts? Did you see anything suspicious?
Dang it.
Whole thing
Is
stinks
everything
worse
all
than
right?
Coronado Bay in July.
Huh. So suspicions confirmed. Any questions at this point?
Alright, so let's...
The conference. Why was it held?
For no particular reason. Ryan liked the sound of his voice and seeing himself on TV. That sort of thing. As far as I recall, the drop at Night City's violent crime rate was the excuse for this one. Ryan came out to tout it.
Sorry, drop?
Ryan reclassified Pacifica an independent district. Stats for that part of town stopped counting.
Ha, clever. Who's Holt?
Ryan's deputy, and his bulldog, so to speak. Running in Ryan's place now.
Red Queen's race. What is it?
Got me. Never heard of it. Sorry.
Cop who saved Ryan. Know anything about him?
Detective River Ward. Good guy. We worked a few cases together. You want to talk to him? I'll put you in touch.
Alright.
Anyone else besides Ryan's detail have access to the terminal?
NCPD. That's it.
Mayor's hustle. They in CPD?
No. All handpicked by Holt. And on a corpse payroll. But there are ex-cops among them.
Sheesh. Ward had great timing. Either has crazy good luck or had a source. Got good info. I'm gonna need some of each.
Well said.
Sending you his deeds. If you need anything else, let us know. We'll help.
Righty. Well, that concludes this part of the quest. It's all gumshoeing.
This is Ward. Who am I talking to?
Name's V. Looking into the death of one Lucius Rhine.
Wonder why? You're not a cop.
Listen, I know you tried to warn Ryan about the cyber psycho.
What else do you know?
That you'd best meet with me.
All right. I'm headed to Chubby Buffalo's.
Be their stat.
Alrighty. For some reason, I got a graphical glitch. Call center. This is why I first up. And that for me stupid fast. It's easier than this. Where there's all right. Let's go in. Not anticipating it.
All pleasure from all foods.
Someone here to see you, looks like.
30% of recommended daily.
Wonder what about?
Wanted to talk. You got a minute?
You must be V. My partner, Detective Hahn.
In a city tingling with desire.
Mind if we step off to the side?
Hahn and me, we're like one mind. Got no secrets.
You really intend to work with a merc?
Don't know what I intend just yet. For now, I'm gonna see if I hear anything new about Ryan's death.
You back on that? Boss already told you to drop it. You can say it again. You know he hates to say things twice. And if you couldn't give a rat's fat ass about any of that, heed my advice. As your friend, just let the case go.
You see me do anything? Just sitting here, sipping coffee, listening to gossip.
Fine. Do what you want. I'm not about to be part of this. Gotta go get my little girl anyway. And you two at least find a quieter corner. Wouldn't want to be overheard.
Okay. Talk.
Hey, you there. Yes, I'm talking to you. Are you getting what you want out of life? Let me guess. Food from a tube, rusty water from the tap, another murder
move.
outside your
Let's
bedroom
go.
window.
See, Detective Hahn's not a fan of edge runners.
All that
Don't take it personally. Detective Hahn's not a fan of anybody, except his daughter.
your journey to the final
You wanted to talk?
frontier. Send the word
For the
space
attack, you wanted to talk to
7299
Ryan's hustle.
for
Get some
a
info
chance
to him.
win a one-week
What was it?
getaway for two
Let me ask you a question
Crystal
first.
Palace.
Why do you got your nose in this?
Casinos, 5
Who
pools,
hired you?
top-end brain dance equipment, and the best chefs in the universe.
Sorry. Never give up
If
the
you're
names of my
looking for a
clients.
taste of paradise,
Well then,
don't wait a
I'm sure you've got plenty of
microsecond
other leads
longer.
besides me.
Send space to
I mean, I sure
7299
hope so,
right
'cause
now.
I'm not telling you a thing.
The Crystal Palace.
And I'm not
Feel
being mean
alive
or
in the
nosy,
planet space.
nor is it personal. Just covering my own ass. My own safety's at stake too. So, before I open my mouth, I need to know whose ears are listening.
And here,
Liz Perales hired me. And her husband, Jefferson.
The presumed future mayor. Guess I could have seen that coming.
It's us, Crocs. After making
What?
waves in Tokyo, Sydney, and
Almost
Paris,
right.
their next stop
Acoustics are a little too good in here. Got my car outside.
unexpected.
Let's go.
Okay, sure.
I bet we're close to get in. Yep. And
Some of the boys from the precinct saw Horvath around Arroyo, shooting up dumpsters, hollering how he's got to meet with the mayor. Brought him in.
Brought who in?
Peter Horvath, cyber psycho who attacked the mayor later. They took him downtown, but then he got lost before they could get his statement.
So you saw him as a potential threat, decided to warn the mayor. Just like that? 'Cause you got a good heart?
Make it sound like that's something to be ashamed of.
Shamed? No. It's not something you see every day. Said he got lost. How's that happen? What's it mean?
It means someone didn't want him counting roaches in a cell that day. Before you ask me, no. I got no idea who. My turn. Why is Peralez looking at this now? Why does he want it done unofficial, on the hush-hush?
Morales could just be scared.
Doesn't want the job of a guy who just got carried out feet first?
Who would? As I see it, Peralez is out to smear Holt.
So he thinks Holt's involved?
Dunno. But even if he's not, a murdered mayor isn't great optics for his deputy. Red Queen's race. Heard anything about it? Know what it is?
Maybe I have. Maybe I do. It got anything to do with Rhine?
Guy was headed there the day he died.
Fine. We're gonna see my CI. All I've heard is some fancy-ass club. No idea where to even look for it. CI might know. Then we'll go talk to the woman Horvath worked for. Or actually, we could see her first. Up to you.
Sorry, we?
Can't shake this case. Something's up. Just look how quickly it was closed. This way, you can get your job done, while I find evidence that gets my chief to reopen the case. Win-win. So, where to first?
Let's go see his boss first. Guy who can afford all the chrome he was decked out in should have the scratch for psycho-muting meds, too. We better check it out.
Okay.
Now, while we're on the way, I am going to cut this and start a second video. As always, like, sub, subscribe, follow, whole 9 yards. Links to everything will be